Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to share with you a brand new item that I got recently sent to me, and it's from a company called BenQ, and this is probably going to be one of the most premium cameras that you could use. It's called BenQ ideaCam S1 Pro, and this is going to be one of the best cameras. I've done a little bit of research, watched a couple of videos on YouTube, so I definitely think this is going to be worth the money because of everything that you're going to be getting. And we're going to be talking about everything that you're going to be getting. But if you're brand new to the channel and it's your very first time here, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's read the box, then I'm going to open it, then I'm going to test out everything that comes inside of the box, all the features, and kind of just tell you exactly what you're getting. But you're going to be getting a lot. This says meeting smartly, expressing professionally. So it's basically, this is exactly what it is in simplified terms. It's basically, you can do a lot of meetings and express yourself in a very professional way with this camera, because it's going to be very intelligent for conference calls, for intelligent conference camera call, like video calls and presentations and even more. So it's called the BenQ ideaCam S1 Pro, and on this side of the box it's giving you the gray color that we're getting out of here, the Webcam Pro. And so on the side of here it does say ideaCam from BenQ, and on the back of the package it's going to say auto switch mode, 3 camera mode, this is one of the things that I really think I'm going to be using this a lot for, because you can actually use 3 different camera modes with this thing paired along with it. And then it has AI, noise reduction, 2448p, basically like 4K footage up to 3664, 2448p, 30 frames per second. It has an 8 megapixel Sony camera, which is the CMOS. Magnifying lens goes up to 15x, so you're going to be able to get extremely dreamy detail when it comes to this thing. Remote controller is included and a privacy shade. I'm going to go ahead, cut open the box with it and test out all the features. And then after that, I'm going to explain to you why you should pick it up and if you should pick it up. But based on the stuff I saw already on this camera, I definitely think it's going to be worth it. So I got the packaging pretty much ready to open up. And so let's go ahead and open it up like this way. Alright, so up top, it has a nice packaging to it. I like how it's presented. You get this panel right here that you can pretty much lift up. And then right here, you can see that it's giving you the option to pull out the quick start guide, which I'm going to read right after I show you all of this stuff. I'm going to read this thoroughly and go over all the features in just a second. It says, we're happy when you're happy. Happiness multiplies when we share. So tell your friends, and you post on social media. And then you get your QR code scanner, regulatory statement for the web camera. That's pretty much what comes in that. And then you also have a set of batteries included. The Idea dongle right here for the webcam, or this is for the remote. This is for the webcam remote. You get the batteries to power it right out of the box, which is something that I like. You also get your remote right here for the BenQ. It's gonna have autofocus, manual focus, the shutter button, mute, a few different options here, and feels really nice. I like how it kind of curves diagonally right there, so it's not completely flush. The buttons feel pretty responsive on here. I'm gonna put that off to the side, as well as the batteries. I'm gonna install that in there. And then you get the dongle, which, you know, you could plug this up to a computer or laptop or any compatible devices. And then here is the webcam itself. So this is the webcam itself. It's got a plastic film on top of the lens. It says BenQ ideaCam on the front. At the top, it's got a few different things. It's got that icon which shows like a light. It's got the BenQ logo, and it's got a nice braided cable, which is a type A on this side. Put that off to the side. And then we're getting this macro lens right here, which is going to basically go up to 15 times X, and we're going to be able to get some good detail, which I will present later on in the video. This cover, I believe, for the front, which is magnetic, so that's kind of cool. And then you get your stand right here, so you can actually prop it up on a tripod or prop it up on the top of your computer, either or. And this thing is adjustable piece right here, so you get it at different angles. I'm gonna mess around with this in some more detail, but basically I'm gonna set this guy up right now and go through all the features. And so yeah, this is pretty much the presentation that we're getting, but make sure you guys stay locked in, because I'm gonna be presenting this thing with all the features and kind of testing it out, testing out all the features that you get with this guy. So make sure you guys stay locked in with me, okay? What's going on, guys? So right now we're using the BenQ ideaCam S1 Pro, and so one of the things that I like about this is that it's very versatile when it comes to the features that you can use. And right now I'm using the camera where it has the portrait mode, it also has highest quality mode, and then it also has demo mode, which lets you capture objects. So right now we're using the portrait mode, and this thing is basically going to be one of the best cameras that you can use for doing demos and, you know, Zoom calls and things like that, even presentations. So right now I have the ring light turned off. I'm going to turn that on, and I'm going to show you later on in the video how we can do split screen mode. We could also do macro lens mode. We have this controller right here that we can actually zoom in and then out, take pictures, manual focus. With this thing, we could press the mute button. We can, so there's a lot of things that it does offer that a lot of cameras don't offer, webcams. And so this is the ring light feature on. Now I kind of want to show you, let me zoom out a little bit close. And so this is one of the things, is that you get filters. So this is the natural filter. You got the Bali filter, Nordic, grayscale, street, gloomy, and promising. I actually just used the natural or none, which is a real, all the filters that I was able to see. We also have the ability to customize the resolution and also the white balance, brightness, contrast, sharpness, and kind of do like a pro mode feature. We also have the ability to record in the resolution of 1920 to 1080, or you can do it all the way up to 3264 times 2448, which is crazy. And so we also have, like I said, the demo mode for taking objects, high quality images, and things of that sort. But let's just jump into one of the things that I really like about this, and it's called the split screen mode. So at the top right hand corner, you can click that option, and it gives you the ability to enter a split screen mode. You can actually change the angle right here on the camera, and you can toggle back and forth between two different modes. The thing that you can do is you can flip the camera down into the demo mode and it'll automatically focus in. And if you use the wheel on the camera right here, I can kind of toggle in and zoom in on the object with the with my mouse, with my controller here on the right side, and you can see how much detail you're able to get. I'm going to hit the autofocus mode right here. And so one of the things you're going to notice is that you have this macro camera right here. And so if you just put this guy on the camera, it automatically attaches to it. And one of the things you're going to notice is that you can get crazy detail. I'm going to hit autofocus right here. And this is actually like an orange right now that I'm looking at. And look at the detail on that orange when you're looking at the actual surface of the skin. You can see like all the hairs and stuff. So that's the image of an orange with this lens. Let me show you an image of this guy right here with the macro camera lens. And then I have some grapes that I was just eating some fruit, so kind of want to show you. But you can get some really crazy detail on objects. So with the macro camera, you get the manual focus mode, so you can easily like kind of zoom in on stuff and just look at the detail that you're able to get when you actually look at it. It's pretty crazy. And I don't even have that much light right now, but you're able to get some really good detail. Let me do a show you what a grape looks like when the macro camera's on. Do the autofocus mode on the control pad right here, and let's see if that manually focuses or autofocuses. There you go. So you can see right there, this is a grape right here. You can see the detail, and this is really good for demos and stuff. So like one of the things it has is a pen, so you can actually pull out the pen and you can do like different presentations right here. Change the color of the pen, and you could just kind of like present certain things with this camera which other cameras don't offer. So let me put the macro camera on and show you guys the grape up and close and personal, and you can see the skin of the grape, like details that you wouldn't be able to see to the naked eye. And so the other thing is that you can actually take the camera off of the pedestal, so it's actually attached to the pedestal. And one of the things I could do is I could put this guy right in front of whatever I wanted to put it on here, and then control it with the little mouse or whatever. So you can see the skin of that looks crazy. Let me turn the light off because it was actually getting really up close, and you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the detail of the skin. My hand is shaking a little bit, but you can get really up close, and then even without the macro on, you could see, let me keep my hand still. Let's do a autofocus. Actually zooming out right now. Focus in. All right, cool. Now we can zoom in a little bit, and you can see detail on here. Without the macro camera, it looks really, really detailed. So this is going to be really good for presentations and things like that, not just a camera that you can use for like recording your face. And then one of the things that I like is that it's easily allowing you to switch from the main camera, and then you can just pull it down and it automatically flips to that mode right here where you can actually like present different things. Then you can easily flip it back up to your face and it automatically flips up. So I definitely think this thing has a lot of features when it comes to like the overall quality. Here's a, if it has pretty quick manual focus on here. I could hit the button to make it focus fast, but you can see how quick the focus works on here. It also lets you rotate horizontally, flip upside down, rotate the screen sideways or frontways. You could zoom in on your face with the actual software, and you don't have to download an app. You could use the browser, so you could unfreeze it. So now that's pretty cool. And like I said, it's really solid when it comes to these features on here. So this is actually the highest quality. I'm going to put the ring light on the front. So this is the highest quality that you get. And now let me show you guys what it would look like when I flip it down to the desktop mode right here. So now this is the desktop mode, and you can see it's really cool because you can just do presentations on here really quickly. You can flip it up and down and you get very good detail on the objects. I could throw that macro camera on and put that guy in, and then I could just get close up and personal when it comes to like detail on here. Let me make it zoom in a little bit more, and I'm shaking a little bit, so that's the only thing. You kind of got to stay still and have a steady hand, or you can put it down on a flat surface. But you can see the details that you're able to get with the macro lens. I really just like this thing when it comes to the control right here, because you can twist it and you can zoom in even more, zoom out. It just has so many features, like I said. So I'm going to flip it back to the highest quality right here on my face. And so this thing is just really versatile. I can also use the pen and like implement little, aesthetics or whatever while I'm like if I'm doing demonstrations. It's easy for me to actually highlight certain things on this camera. So I'm really impressed with the BenQ ideaCam S1 Pro. I definitely think this thing is solid. I'm going to probably be using this a lot more when it comes to recording videos and doing demonstrations and stuff like that. I'm going to hit the manual focus mode. It also has autofocus mode. Just so many different things. The split screen mode. You could mess around with multiple angles while you're recording. I could change the camera that I'm actually using here while I'm talking, which is something that's pretty cool. In order to use the split screen mode though, you have to actually stop the camera, and this is the T1 webcam right here that you're seeing right here, which I reviewed a few years ago. And one of the things that I like about it is that it has like a focus mode, so you can twist and get like a little blur effect on there going. I'm gonna untwist it and get a sharper image here. I think that's the sharpest it can get. And then let's switch back to the BenQ Idea S1 webcam, which I highly recommend if you're the type of person who does demonstrations. You just want something that's going to look really detailed when you're doing demonstrations and pointing out little things. This thing definitely has some really good detail overall. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you found this video helpful in any way possible, I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people, and type "I'm still here" in the comment section so I know you're still rocking with me, and I'll get right back with you. Okay, later crew, peace.